are capable of. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checks with the projectile. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. That was a solid anti-air. Consistent anti-air is huge because shutting down the air game will let you dictate the pace of the match much easier. Neither of them willing to back off here. Tells them to negate the block. Knockdown. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Life lead opens up. Anything could happen here. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Nails the anti-air. Going in? Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Gets him. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Shoots off a fireball up close. Had the radar up and running. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Out of range, relatively safe. Takes the opponent for a super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. They just made that very tricky combo look easy. That's how you know they're on another level. Superb reactions on display. Player 2 is dominating this match. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Goes for the throw. Throws them. A quick breather. Player 1, KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Holds out with the block. Goes for the throw. Steps in for the throw. Tries to throw but doesn't connect. What's the play here? Lots of aggression from both sides. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop it. Smart play there to go for the air-to-air. Even if it can't lead to a combo, it's low risk but effective. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. So little life left. All right, what's coming up next? Both fighters are barely hanging in there, but someone's gotta act. They take some time to back off and regroup. Who's going to strike first? Just goes for it at this range. Lots of distance here as both fighters look for an opening. Closing moments of the kick hits! Player 2 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Gutsy play with the grabs. Player 1 can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Scrapping it out up close. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. A quick breather. Player 2, big time whip! Punish counter on reaction. Reads out and hug him. You need guts to pull that off. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? They are letting it fly from the get-go. Drops. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. The super connects. Drops them hard. Great job in escaping that corner pressure and crowns them from above. What's next? What drops them from the air? Player 1 goes to the air. They're using a fireball to force a... Yo, Ross, you're here! Oh no, they set him up so dirty! Sets up with the jump in! Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? This is gonna hurt! They can't get hit here! They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. This could lead to some big damage. Opens them right up! Player 2 was an absolute... fighters. No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Starts with a jump. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player one chases them down. Knockdown. The big play does it. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Spiral arrow. Spiral hits. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Showing some real tenacity. Both five hits them with a stop and pop. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. KO! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Pack your bags. We're going to Siberia. Player one can't let this sit throws him. This may turn into a big chance. The overhead denied. Wall splat into the guard break. Ooh, you pumps the brakes on the impact. Okay, here we go. Huge chance after that wall splat. With low heavies. Player two. Oh, critical art now. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. They got him. Player one was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Big throws. Good work staying in throw range there. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Trips them up. Gets a chance with that jump in. They block the overhead and knockdown. Does a good job of pushing back. Can't tech the throw, takes a trip. This is the range, gets him. Player one on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants. Brushes that off and keeps going. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Medium kick. There. Medium kick hits. Both fighters planning something? Smart play with the throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Still scrapping for control of the space. Sees the overhead coming. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Oh, here we go. Player one needs to use their drive moves to have any chance of a comeback. The low kick hits. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
No remorse!
They got him. Player one gets the win in a convincing fashion.
Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Grabs them. Knockdown. Opts for the throw. Checks them with the projectile. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player two can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Heading into the end game now, KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
The sweet.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Nice block on the overhead. Uses the target combo as a filler. You've got to be mindful. Brushes that off and keeps going. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the knocked them out of the air.
Is that all you got?
Can they create an opportunity for... Whoa! Critical art now? That's gonna leave them rattled. Oh, they got him! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Starts things off with a jump in. Jumps up. Manages to brushes that off and keeps going. Screw pile driver. There's no escape. Oh, here we go. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. Very huge chance after that wall spike. Player 1 needs to use their drive moves to have any chance of a comeback. What the overhead denied. Amazing. Shakes things up with a fireball. Too far for the throw to connect. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? A jump? Sees the overhead coming. Player 1 wraps it up with a throw. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Come here.
Quick dashing. A little too greedy there. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Both fighters are looking for a way to fill up their super art gauge. Gaining some meter would open up the opportunity to deal huge damage, but that's easier said than done. Starts with a jump in. Taking stock. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart. The big play does it. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. He's taking them for a ride on the Siberian Express. Player 2 can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Knockdown and player 1 has the chance to wiggle in there. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Low heavy. Picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Side switch with the back throw, looking for a chance to gain the upper hand. Taking stock. Fantastic reactions there. Player 1 may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance with a full drive gauge to tap into. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Can't tech the throw? Takes a trip. Saw him coming and goes for the Boris Antia. Just goes for it at this rate. It's the level KO. Player 2 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Goes for the jump in to start. This round is so hits him with a stop and bop. Hits him with his free throw. The throw whiffs. Smart play with the throw. What'll happen here? Still scrapping for control of the space. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 throw tech. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Or are we going to impact squash? The low. What's next? He closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Opens with a jump in, rushes that off and keeps going. Gets the jump in. There's the change of side. Throw tag. Spots the throw. The low kick hits. Oh, here we go. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Let's go. Gotta do better than that. The low. What now? Oh, the throw connects. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. It right up with a super.
Come on. It's time to
I don't know if this is enough to kill.
Terrible.
Goes all out. It is over. Player two comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. We're here in the first. Sees the overhead coming. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? The grab misses. The low heavy hits. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? The throw whiffs. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Bops him with a target combo. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. KO! Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Opts to create space to start. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Timing side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Hits him with his free flow. Genius read. Jeez, how can they read each other so well? Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Hits him with a stop and bop. Finishes with the throw. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Will we see our fighters fill each other out or just let it fly in this opening round? Good anti-air. They block the overhead and the throw connects for counter hit damage. Taking stock. Player two chases them down. Takes a trip. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes.
The sweet spot.
Opts for the throw to close it out. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? They block the overhead, and early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. They may be planning to spend their drive gauge here. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Grabs and throws them away. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Drink level max out. This party pit charges forward. Player one gets a KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Getting tipsy with the devil inside. Scrapping it up overhead, but it won't work. Both sides, the overhead denied. With super arts into play, it's with low heavy, but no go. Good jump, sees the overhead coming. Low heavy. What are they gonna do? What's next? Super hit! Reversal! Like big time whip! Oh, here we go! Ooh, what a smart throw! Gets the low kick hit! Here comes the corner pressure! I can't, what a, it is over! I've seen a lot of fights. Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Big counter. What are they thinking here? Very solid corner switch. Does not want to get stuck in the corner. From up above. All right, what's coming up next? Can't tech the throw? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player one can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. The super doesn't hit, gets tagged by the fireball. Player two takes up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Was looking for that jump attack. Decides to meet them in the air. Good judgment there. From upstairs. Oh, there's a good spot to use the super. Breaks the block with a throw. Both fighters planning something? Superb reactions on this play. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player one needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage here. Perfect input. In there. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Rising uppercut. Absorbs the attack and fires back. You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Checks him with the projectile. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Holds out with the block. Throws them to negate the block. In a dire situation, it gets him. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Blocks the overhead. Smart play with the throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Risky up-close scraps still going. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Super hearts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Connects with the throw. It's a good spot. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Can they keep on him? Rising uppercut. Somehow the throw connects. That throw will do some good damage. Goes all in with the uppercut. Overhead, but it won't work. Player one goes airborne. Big time whip. Impact squat. There's a burnout. Screw pile driver. Oh, they got him. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Sees the overhead coming. Throws a fireball. Just out of range for that throw. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Was that a good decision? That drive impact doesn't get through. Down to the wire.
Hey now, where you going?
Takes him all the way to heats it up with a combo into super. Takes a trip. From up above. Cleans up the round, ending it with a powerful drive impact. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Converts the opening impact into a punish counter. Decides to spend the meter to add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash on. Oh! Were they baiting them into that? Target locked and scoop. Blossom! This is the time to hit them with a stop and pop. Nice double lariat. Player one needs this can lead to some big damage. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Burnout activates. Getting up close and personal. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. The next time, Nate closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. There's the soup with the lariat. Goes airborne. Drives it back, misses. Goes absolutely refusing to give up ground. Pack your bags. We're going to Siberia. What now? Hugs nothing but air. Connects with the throw. Plenty big time whip. This can lead to some big damage. Oh man, this is a scary range. Noticeable life lead is a good decision with that throw. Okay, here we want to finish. Player one really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Stands firm and blocks the driving. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Oh, talk about overextending. And falls! Nasty blow to the back of the head. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Sees it coming and blocks it out. The throw whips. KO. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Impact's a no-go. Decides to meet them in the air. Can't tech the throw. The grab misses. Connects with medium kick. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
Now you know history.
Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. What'll happen here? Gutsy play with a grab. Knockdown and hits him with a stop and pop. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. What's next? Hit that with confidence. Reach out and hug him. Oh, they got him. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Who's going to steal this win? The overhead denied. Were they baiting them into that? Looking to plant them with a pile driver. Player one with a slight lead. Will make huge chance after that wall splash.
Up you go!
Player connects with the throw. Oh, they changed sides. The back throw for damage and vital positioning. They're hurt big time. Doesn't set the throw. Player one is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps. Heavy punch sends them flying. Neither of them willing to back off here. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Player two has the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Good anti-air. What's the play here? I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Starting to sweat a bit. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. All right, what's coming up next? Still in a bind, but escapes the throw. Jumps in, takes a trip. Heading into that, saw them sweating against the wall and gets in the throw. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Are we going to see some fireworks? Reads them. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? They return to center stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. And whip! They're wide open! Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Were they baiting them into that? Closes it out! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Sees the opening coming. Brushes that off and keeps going. Looking to impress with this super. It's the goddess of the hunt! I've heard of some love, but not like this! Not like this! Can they make the most of this? The overhead denied! Player 2 with a lead! Will they pack their bags? We're going to Siberia! Oh, here we go! Player 1 shrugs that off! Ooh, the drive impact hits for a punish! Excellent damage on that! Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Yeah! Oh, and whiffs! They're wide open! A jump reads the jump in perfectly! Hits that with confidence! A real test of that combo finishes it! Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle! Talk about a show, that match had it all! It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that run back! We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and hold up. They broke through the super armor. Must have seen it coming. From up above, you can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Beautiful setup with that attack. That should teach you can't just throw out moves. They break things off to take a quick breather. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Will that drive impact get punished? Player 1 can't afford... burnout activates! Life lead opens up. Just out of range for that throw. Gets him. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Jumps in. Hits him with a stop and bomb. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. What'll happen here? Goes for the jump in. Jumps? Barely blocks the jump in. Pack your bags. Quick KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Overhead, but it won't work. The last round. It's now or never. Whiffs the impact, sees him coming, and shrugs it off with the super armor. Flies in with a fist to keep the pressure on. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super armor. Super armor, cold and calculated. Impact squashed. Looking for a hold. Good decision with that throw. Amazing. Nothing stops this train. Noticeable life lead is a comeback. Oh, putting the cherry on top. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish.
Now you know history.
Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show, that match had it all.